Hey guys, what's up? My name is Prez and welcome to an NHL 17 wishlist video update. Now this is an update from my previous NHL 17 wishlist. If you actually type in NHL wishlist right now on YouTube, my video will be at the very top. And I've been going through your guys' comments, I've been reading your guys' comments. I have so many comments, as you guys can see here on screen. I went through all 127 of them and I picked the best ideas that I think they're going to be in it, and here are the 10. Here's the 10 that I found that I found very interesting, and there's some new ones added onto my wish list, and obviously there's one that's already been on there, and but let's get to it. And what you guys are actually watching right now is actually some NHL 16 gameplay, either Canada versus US or something like that, because something fit with the theme here with NHL, of course. But we're going to get started off. Number one is be a ref mode. People want to be a ref in NHL 17, and I think that's actually a pretty cool idea to actually be a ref, and you can actually make the calls. You can basically favor a different team. You can favor a team if you want to, or something like that. That's actually pretty interesting, and you can actually earn like extra skill points to become like the top ref in the NHL. I think that's be pretty cool. Put your ideas down below if you think that's a cool idea, be a ref mode, or you guys think it's not, and anything like that. But we're going to jump into number 2 is outdoor games. Now, outdoor games really classify as winter classic games, and winter classics happen every single year now in the NHL. I think they shouldn't happen every year. I think they should happen like every couple of years, like a big surprise, basically. Every couple of years, be like, are they going to do it this year? Are they going to do it this year? Kind of like build up hype for it. But everybody's expecting winter classics now. It's kind of ridiculous to me. I think the winter classic games should be with the original 6 teams. Wherever the original 6 teams were, I think they should face off in winter classics. And I think they should actually hold a tournament like a winter classic tournament. I think that'd be pretty cool to hold the winter classic tournament. And but anyways, we're gonna jump into the next one. The next one, it kind of adds like 3 ideas type of deal. So adds like 3 different leagues to the NHL. Obviously with the NHL, they have the OHL, the CHL, they have the I believe they have the AHL, and I believe they have the Russian league. If they don't have the Russian league, then I'm sorry. But they really want to. Some people really want to be added the ECHL, the USHL, and the NCAA. So the NCAA, which is college, basically college teams. That'd be kind of hard to add college teams just because of, I don't know. It's kind of hard to add college teams because you got to add those players. You got to take pictures of those players' faces. You got to generate it, and like it's a lot more confusing than you guys think to actually build one of these games, because some of these hockey players, like the more famous hockey players, actually go into like EA's like headquarters to actually take a picture of like 360 degrees of their head, so they can actually be scanned into the game perfectly. Only like the top players like Sidney Crosby, Ovechkin, Ryan Kessler, Ryan Getzlaf, Corey Perry, to name a few. Anyways, let's move on to the next one, number 4, I believe, which is big head mode. Now they had big head mode. I forget what year of NHL they had it in, but big head mode was actually really fun. I believe, as I remember, it was 3-on-3 big head mode. Like it could be 3-on-3, and it was like on a small ice. It was on like a miniature ice, which actually was pretty fun to actually play like with your friends, just to like kick around some time. Basically, it's just a fun way to actually play the game, and it's actually a fun way to actually enjoy the game. Maybe they'll add like a cheat code into the game where you can actually just enable big head mode just for one game. Like you don't have to go into like a separate mode. They don't have to build like a separate thing. They can just have a cheat code and just put it into the game like that. I think that's a little bit easier to put into the game, a little bit of coding, and then actually making it. Obviously, they will have to make the big head, or they just make it larger from the scan. But anyways, let's move on to number 5. I don't want to keep you guys for too long. I believe my last NHL 17 wishlist video ran for like 15 minutes. So that was pretty long. Maybe this one will actually run for 15 minutes. I don't know. But anyways, we're jumping to number 5 is first person. First person, guys. I can't imagine that, having first person into an NHL game. Obviously, if you really want to have first person, you can just go out and just play hockey yourself. But if you don't have that opportunity to actually go play hockey yourself, I think this is actually a great add-on to the game. It's harder to add this type of stuff to the game, guys. You gotta think, first person shooters take a long time to make. They take a long time to actually make. And with first person shooter games, it's a lot easier because they already have an engine built onto that game. When they're building first person shooter like Call of Duty, they're using the same engine. They're not using a different engine. They're just adding it on to. They're just upgrading that engine year after year after year. That's all they're doing. And so it's kind of hard to implement that into the game, to make that into the game. It's actually quite hard. I actually have a book here that's actually for game design, and I actually attempted to go to school for game design, but I didn't finish the course, of course, and all that stuff. So it's kind of hard to actually build a video game. It's kind of hard to build a video game this size of a video game. You just gotta put that in your mind. All right, so number 6, this kind of falls under my kind of wish list, is actually custom arenas. Like, you can customize your own arenas. I really don't want to add on to this because I really added my thoughts onto the NHL 17 wish list video. The first one, link will be in the description to the first one if you haven't seen it. But anyways, I really don't want to add on to that. Also, number 7, I don't really want to add on to this either, is All-Star Game / All-Star Weekend. Where they add the skill challenge, the fastest skater, fastest slap shot, what else? Shootout, and a couple other things for the All-Star Weekend. And maybe they add it on to Be a Pro All-Star, because they haven't added Be a Pro. They haven't added All-Star Game onto Be a Pro yet. But maybe in NHL 17, maybe they would. But that actually be pretty cool. But coming at number 8 is real scrims. And if you guys don't know what a scrim is, it's basically pickup hockey. Pickup hockey, basically you go to arena. If they need an extra player, you jump in, basically. Or you just go on to Craigslist or something like that, and just I need a couple people for pickup hockey. Well, here's my contact information. Contact me, whatever. So that would actually be pretty cool to actually kind of mix it up, have different players. Obviously, you can kind of simulate this now into NHL 17 or NHL 16 and NHL 15. You can actually just choose the all-star teams, and that kind of mixes up the players, kind of. But I kind of understand where this comment was coming from. We're having real scrims. You can basically you can just play for fun. That's what it is. You can just play for fun. Have no rules. Have no rules, have no refs, just basically just play. That's what it is. And coming at number 9 is World Cup of Hockey. Now, World Cup of Hockey is actually coming up in September of this year, and I actually plan on going to World Cup of Hockey. If you guys didn't know, I actually plan on going. I still have to buy the tickets. The tickets are fucking very, very expensive. I mean fucking expensive. And I really want to only really go to the Canada games. So going to the Canada games is going to be more expensive than the other games, of course. It's in Toronto. I'm about an hour away from Toronto, so it's actually really close to me. So I really don't have to pay to actually travel there, or actually pay to actually sleep there, or anything like that. I can actually drive back home and all stuff like that. So World Cup of Hockey, that'll be very interesting because right now World Cup of Hockey is mixed up from the NHL players and then the young guns, basically. The young guns, the young players like Connor McDavid, just to name a few. I can't name any other younger players that I know that have really started in the NHL just like him. But Connor McDavid, amazing player. Too bad that he went to a team that's not really good right now, but I think they're building to become a better team. And I think next year, the new year, he's going to be fucking huge in the NHL next year. Just put it that way. He's gonna top out Patrick Kane, Sidney Crosby, Ovechkin. He's gonna pass all these guys. Now, obviously, all these guys like Patrick Kane, Sidney Crosby, and Ovechkin are getting old and getting old in age, and so Connor McDavid's pretty much going to be the face of the NHL pretty soon. As soon as, like, I believe when Sidney Crosby retires, obviously Sidney Crosby right now is the face of the NHL, and I think Connor McDavid's going to take his spot when he retires, or even the next couple of years. We don't know. But anyways, we're going to jump into number 10. The last one is real player challenges. Single player challenges. I mean, single player, not real player. Single player challenges. And I believe they have this in Madden. In Madden 16, I believe they have player challenges. You can jump in. I believe it's called the Gauntlet, I believe. And where you can jump in, you can do different challenges, like do a saucer pass off the glass and score, basically, just like that. Or do a saucer pass around the defenseman and then do a toe drag around the other defenseman, and then backhand it into the top corner or something like that. Something like that. Something challenging. And at the end, you face like a boss. You face like two teams. So basically 10 on 1, basically, and just coming at you. And you have to get around all of them and score without losing the puck, of course. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Also, would you guys like a giveaway of EA Access for 1 year? If you guys don't know what EA Access is, EA Access is EA Sports is like new thing where you can actually get EA games for free. You just have to pay either monthly or yearly. And you get like a certain amount of games. You get access to their vault. Also, you get access to NHL 17 early. 5 days early than everybody else. That's how I actually get my NHL early. And you actually get 10% off of EA games. So would you guys like to see a giveaway of that? I'd be giving away 1 year of EA access. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you guys smash the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe for some more NHL 17 news or content or something like that. Just hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.